Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. And now, your five-time defending AFC East champion, Buffalo Bills! Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. And he stops at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen, in the prime of his career.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
He'll find Shakir open right side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun, here is Allen. Pushed out to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Third down is the down that pass rushers live for. More often than not, they know it's a passing situation, and they get to just pin their ears back and go. Here early in this game, they're able to bring down the quarterback, and I got a feeling this won't be the last time.
So, on 4th down, the Bills send out Brad Robbins to punt. Lejante Wester deep for Baltimore. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
We had a couple of his games early in his career, and of course, all the way to his days back in college, his athleticism jumps off the screen. But Mike,
he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's Taylor Rapp bursting in to bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
Jackson up top again. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
4th down. Jackson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bills' offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's into the hands of Moore. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He takes off. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. Brings up 2nd down.
Allen will throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Short pass taken in by Knox. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd down and 3. To throw again, it's Allen. That is caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. A little Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. And the pistol, Jackson ready. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Working across the field, completes this one to Hopkins. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they go to work on 1st and goal. Here's a run, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, slow up that play behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
The kicking team off for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bill 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Codrington to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Play action. Here's Allen. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Big-time play there for Buffalo. It's a gain of 49.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
The offense retains possession.
3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Rush to his right. There he goes again. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. 2nd and 5.
2nd down at the 7-yard line.
Now Allen. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
A 7-yard loss.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. Quick slant into the hands of Shakir. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Here we go on fourth down. It's Allen. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A big play after being backed up. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack.
It's second down.
Jackson now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
1st and goal.
A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 32 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Patrick Ricard. Touchdown, Ravens. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now Codrington to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. In motion, Shakir. To the air on 2nd down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Formation for the Bills.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Simpson, a loss of 7, brings up 2nd and 17 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing us, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Now Allen facing 3rd and long. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's Brad Robbins now as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. Wester on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Ravens offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off first.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense going to take over just before the half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Going up top and looking for Flowers. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson looking to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course. Of this one, likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Forced, and he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. Downfield, got him in, and he's got it. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Play action now. Jackson. A ball deep for the end zone. That is hard. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 38 yards. Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else.
After review of the play.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane, the goal line. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal. Jackson now on the run to the right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. You got to keep them in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good, and the Ravens have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Codrington to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bills offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
That's good for the Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Wiggins on the coverage.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Josh Palmer. It's a gain of 4. brings up 3rd and 6.
Play action now, and here's Allen. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. We'll take this in, back at the 16. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment. He was taken down after a solid return. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Off the play fake. Jackson sending it downfield for Likely. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 33 yards.
First down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play there for Baltimore. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Extra point attempt, still to come. The kick is good, and the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Bills 14.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this 2nd half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Chenault. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Tight end going in motion here. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Brings up second down.
They face second down and 7. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
On play action, Allen. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
It came up a little bit short there on third down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
Fourth down. Here's Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And he'll take this one in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Pass now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bills back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators. Trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. On the return, it's Mitchell. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Jackson's pass intercepted.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A gain of 12 brings up third and less than a yard.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
30-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. A sideline open man is Knox. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
It's a gain of
still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Tight end on the move left. That's Palmer, the man in motion. To throw on first and 10, Allen. This one complete to Palmer. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 7-yard line.
Allen now on second down. And he will score! Game on! Dawson Knox. Touchdown Buffalo. That is second touchdown tonight. Passes kick is good. And the Bills back within 7. It's 35-28. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. On play action, here's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now Jackson on the move. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Jackson. Got it to Flowers for the connection. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Again, it's Jackson. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down.
Big-time completion right there. And this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Greg Russo gets in there for the sack. And now it's 3rd and goal.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time,
and he's into the end zone yet again. Rashad Bateman, touchdown Baltimore. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, really I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All that rapping, pay your bills.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Chenault. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Baltimore. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Open right side is likely. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Here's a chance to put this game away. first down and goal. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Back to throw, Jackson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6. But in this case, you come away with 0.
That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. Still some hope keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's first and 10. Stretching the field is Knox. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the
Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll find his running back, Cook. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Now, a big third down. From the gun, this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts. So just one kneel down and then time to shake hands. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens tack on one more to their lead.
Ravens 49, Bills 28. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, it's Chenault. Ooh.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Buffalo. sold-out crowd ready for some American football as we join you from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Tonight, AFC West rivals do battle. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the LA Chargers. Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill it.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Trent McDuffie up to his corner spot there on the tackle.
Down at the 26. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. And needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Down the field, it's Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal a pickup of 21.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Pacheco trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
At the Chargers' 2-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Chargers nothing. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll start out first down and 10. Now Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Pickup brings up second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
43-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Shotgun now for Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. It is third and long.
There on the coverage.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Chiefs offense ready to take over for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And they're gonna move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 39 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let it.
And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field. So
They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is brought in at the 10. just shy of the goal line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in?
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Davis now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Turn his offense back onto the field for their next possession. They are... facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Leo Chanel. Extend the lead, the defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Chargers offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Oh, a loose football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I got you, baby. I got you. I got you.
On play action. Now Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. 18 yards on the pickup there, and the Chargers have the first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Now it's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8
Yards on the pickup.
from the 44-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
Chiefs 44-yard line.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll have more from South America and beautiful Sao Paulo after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They've got it facing third and a yard. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. On the ground, this is Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's second and 10.
Brings up second down at the 43
Allen in
line.
motion. Herbert to throw on second down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson to the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Kansas City.
So, Mike, the second that ball came out of his hand, I held my breath, because when you are late, especially throwing the ball out towards the sideline, it is not going to end up good at this level. And the second he saw that ball in the air and broke on it, he had 6, and all he had to do really was make the catch, and then he was just off to the races, and it was nothing but green grass out in front.
Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Chargers nothing. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. drive begins with a run by Harris. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Chiefs' offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. That is caught at the 3. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Here's Pacheco. Good blocking, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Now Butker to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0.
Chargers, nothing. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. Disley is the man in motion. On play action now. Herbert, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Mike Dana in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Throwing right, that's Johnston. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
3 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Short throw taken in by Disley. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. The throw is Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That
in trouble, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. That is Mike Dana working his way in there to record the sack.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
The Chiefs' offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. On first down, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And mark him down up beyond the 30. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We're back in Sao Paulo after this. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. Open man downfield is Rice. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That one's good for 29.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Butker now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Chiefs continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 40-0.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Disley is the man in motion. On first down, Herbert. Looking middle and complete with Allen. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Second down at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will add one more onto their big lead.
Chargers nothing. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Davis. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. Herbert now on first down. This one finds McConkey. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Chargers
on first and 10, here's Herbert. He connects with Disley. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
the 44-yard line.
Second down and 3. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up the third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a
huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
and Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs stretch things out even further.
Chiefs 63, Chargers nothing. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Davis now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Herbert now on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Now second and 10.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He's going to air this one out. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
By Trent McDuffie.
Here's Remigio. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. I bet you it was 2 different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Here's Smith to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Laying out, pickup there of 28 yards.
That's good.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play.
A first down throw for Mahomes. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
When you can bring quarterbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Travis Kelce, the intended target.
Brings up
Now it's going to be third down.
and 20.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And he's out of bounds, mark him down right at the 10-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Jim Harbaugh unhappy with the officials, didn't like that call, and he throws the challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. Throwing on first down is Herbert. The pressure's too much, and he goes down.
Yeah, it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his tight end around. They gets in the second. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 8.
Throwing, Herbert. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, L.A. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
Chargers first down.
Harris is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the touchdown, here's Ticker out to send this one away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. They go play action with Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. Open space to the 35. And he will score again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs add on to their already sizable lead. Hey, Scott, thank you. Two very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Return, here comes Davis. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll try the right side now with Harris. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Herbert. Short throw taken in by Disley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Throwing is Herbert. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
The Chargers get set to kick it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco, and he'll get about 5.
Isaiah Pacheco, ball carrier, taken down at the 43-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, that's Worthy all alone. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big play for KC. 31 yards.
First down.
And it really starts with the blitz pickup by the guys up front. I mean, the defense, they sold out. They're trying to get home. The offense is ready. They end up using their aggressiveness against them, and they pick up a nice gain through the air.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Good blocking to the 15. And he's got another one. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Butker now to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Chargers 7.
Scott, thanks. I mentioned there's 2 different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Davis now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Now Butker to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead.
Chiefs 87. Chargers 7. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. On 1st down, Herbert. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
At the 30-yard line.
A run. Here's Harris. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Third down, they need 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. Play action now. It's Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And that'll set up fourth down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Returnable for Remigio. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, here's Pacheco. Finding space at the 15. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Jerry Tillery gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
On third and long, it's Herbert. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
A good return here. It'll take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. On first down, it's Mahomes. Oh, and Rice is wide open. He's got it. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. Yeah. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. That his second touchdown tonight. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs are going to extend their lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return, here comes Davis. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. The Chargers offense ready to get back to work.
Ran about the luxuries up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
What's up? 380. Run.
Pistol here for Herbert. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
Now it's Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
16.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
47-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. A big play there on the scramble. 47 yards.
That's about as electric as it gets for the quarterback position. There's just frankly not a lot of guys in the league that are capable of making such a play. You could see when he turned into a runner, there was an extra gear in there, and when he was all said and done, he sets up first and goal.
A run on first and goal. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
One more time with Pacheco. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs tack on one more to their lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Davis now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. Here's Harris running right. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Set. Green. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Hooking middle, and he finds Disley. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team.
In punt formation.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. In trouble, and down he goes. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man downfield is Brown. That's how to dig yourself out of the hole. A pickup of 18. Much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up.
It's now 3rd down.
They go play action with Mahomes. And it's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
22 yards.
The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down. They'll run with Pacheco. Crazy. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First down. First and 10.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So it's another touchdown run, and this one puts his name in the NFL record book. He has set the new standard, most rushing touchdowns in a single game. And hold on to that football, or maybe just run it to Canton. That's Hall of Fame stuff. 7th rushing touchdown in the game. That's never happened in the history of the league. Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
I be on my little mouse drill.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return, here comes Davis. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. A run. This is Hampton. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. The run game not helping them out those last two plays, thus 3rd and 16. Throwing, Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. They're all set to punt this one away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. A game to remember for the folks here in Brazil, as we say, so long from Sao Paulo.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. Greg Reynolds to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
The legend of this guy just grows year by year in the Motor City. The best individual season of his career, leading these Lions to a franchise record 15 wins. Now they just got to get to the ultimate goal, the Super Bowl.
Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
First down, Lions.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
13 yards. First down, Detroit.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Off now on third down. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
First down.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 21. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up second and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
There's another for him. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Trying to sneak here, Goff. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Here we go with Montgomery. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. David. Montgomery with the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
Give a lot of credit to Jordan last year. Worked through a bunch of injuries over the course of the season. Remember, the Packers were down and had to claw themselves back to the playoffs. And this kid's averaged almost 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns a year the last 2 years as a starter. A big reason why they made the postseason both times.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
He was covered by Brian Brand.
Come on, set. 45.
Back to the air. Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Packers first down.
Shotgun now for Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Christian Watson.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Let's put.
Love now off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
And 10 yards to go.
Love to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
33. Yellow. Ready.
Play fake. It's Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Goff on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Lions.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And that one's incomplete for now. It brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Defense.
3rd down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. This one's caught.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Shotgun snap here to go. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Makes the score
Well, how about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Nicole Hardman now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Packers taking the field now. Their second series of the game coming up. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard
Takes the
line.
handoff, now Love. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
That's good.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Thrown on 1st down, Love. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
And 20 at the 29-yard line.
Ready?
Another try following the sack. That one going to go against the D.
That's interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it.
Ready, set.
So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready, cut.
Play action, Love. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. These 2 NFC North teams have played one so far. The Lions out in front. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Love from the gun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 2nd down.
Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
Down. Cut.
Now Love on the play fake. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. Jacobs has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. On for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game.
Packers 7. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Reynolds with a return. This will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. First and 10 now from the 30. They motion a receiver left. Play action here with Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Delivers another one to Williams. And he's going to go out with a pick of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. On the gun, Goff. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Packers all set to get back out there. In that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 10 black. Set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Moves to 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
To the air with Love. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that was scary that he just made him pay.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
14, Lions 10.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Reynolds with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Looking slant route complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down a distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Goff to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I just hear the sound, but not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was third and extra long, and now it's fourth and forever.
Has it at the 37. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Packers are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Doubs. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Set.
Love now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
For a Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's caught Tucker Kraft. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
I hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
And we all like to see tick on. So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low. If you want this, do it now. Take it to the floor. What if you want to act? You can keep yourself where you at.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 20, ready.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Down.
Stick it in the air. Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now lead by 10. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
Lions 10. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Reynolds with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Lions get ready to return to the field. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 10 now. Goff has it knocked out. And they say the Packers got to this one.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Packers send receiver Christian Watson ready to go once again. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. 50, Green.
Play fake, it's Love. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one splits the uprights, and the Packers push their lead to 18. On now is McManus to kick this away. Reynolds with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Goff off the play action. And he can't escape. The Packers drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Lions looking down a very long field. All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Working quickly here. Goff on third. Throwing the out route complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Packers are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Doubs. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. For big yards on the right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
First down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Brings up second and 10.
Back to the air. Love. It's cut right side by Watson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10 from the 41.
Set, hut. Black, 95. Ready.
Once more, it's Love. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. And the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They kick the running back in motion. From the 34. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They go play action with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. He has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw it. He's just going to get rid of this one, so that is how our half will end. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hack tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Packers are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Doubs. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Six, mega.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Yellow, 43.
Play action, Love. Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Striker, 3, down. Red, 30. Hey, go Fury.
Now Love on the play fake. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. Set. Fight. 45. One. Set.
Loves to throw again. He's going deep this time. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing his love on third. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Ready?
Love now, off the play action. Finds a man, right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Ready, ready, ready.
First down from the red zone. That one connects. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Jacobs can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Here we go.
At the 3-yard line.
60 red.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His third through the air this game. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like the run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers continue piling onto this lead. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Reynolds with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense returning to the field. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. He's not on the ground with Gibbs. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's second and 5. Dumps it off to his running back. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that gives the Lions the first.
First down, Lions.
From the gun, gone. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 20.
Shotgun snap here to go. Completed to his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. There's Here's Goff on 1st and 10. This one's caught. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Gonna throw again. Goff. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much.
Well, Dan Campbell never shy when he disagrees with a call, and he's throwing the red flag here.
Play is under review.
Well, we can see he made the catch. He definitely has possession, but did both of those feet hit down in the end zone?
Yeah, get that zoom button ready to go. Get the magnifying glass. Was there any green right between his feet and that end line? That's what they're going to be looking for in the replay booth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So a good challenge from Dan Campbell as the call's changed. Bates snap for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions make it an 18-point game.
Lions 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Packers are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Dobbs. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Play fake. It's Love. Connects on the crosser. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Love now to throw. Has it at the 7. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Let's go. Yellow, red, cycle. Set.
Working inside the red zone. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. 6, mega. Set.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And they get to him again. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Now backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal.
Ready. Blue, 32. Trouble, 38.
Shotgun now for Love. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Now quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
17.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Reynolds with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now gone. Screen here for Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, gone. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Off now on 3rd down. Setting up the screen. And he's done cold at the spot. We will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Jake, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, but on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Goff now, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Fourth and forever coming up. Desperation time here. Look at that touch, laid on a platter for him. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Packers are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Doubs. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Back at his own 49.
Come on, set. Black 40. Blue striker. Red cycle. Light blue. Ready?
Trying again, following the set. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready, cut.
Love throwing on 4th. Has his man, it stops. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Let's go. Blue 32. Black ultra.
1st down throw, here's Love. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown! The Packers continue piling it on here in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. On now is McManus to kick this away. Fields the hard squib kick. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Goff on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
so not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Gone. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Lions trying to do some window dressing. The Lions readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes this in at the 25. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Packers are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Doubs. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're gonna pass it here. Launches one deep downfield. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Shotgun snap here to go. Connecting on the slant. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Punt team on the field. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Packers are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Doubs. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Down. 50, green. Set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got
has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down.
45, White.
Back to the air, Love. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready?
Throwing his love on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst, but that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. From the gun, Goff. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 34. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So this is a Packers win. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.